Good morning, writers. Let's get started by filling out our writing learning intentions. Make sure to fill in today's date. And today as a writer, I am working on analyzing an example text and using it to create a plan for my writing. When studying a mentor text, there are some important questions that you want to ask yourself. As you read each part, think about, what do I notice about this part? What kind of writing is it? How is this part organized? And what would I need to do to be ready to write something like this on my topic? These questions will help you get a good idea about what you should do when you start your own writing. You will now have some time in groups to study a Level 3 example of this immigration writing. As you're studying the text, make sure to ask yourselves these 3 questions and talk with your group members about them. Teachers can pause the video now to give students time to read through these Level 3 examples. Now let's talk about some of the things that we noticed. Go ahead and have students share out as a group. So now that we've done some work looking at a Level 3 example of what our writing should look like, we need to take some time and think about the organization of our own book. We know that writers have a purpose to the order they've selected. One way to help us do that is to start by figuring out a table of contents for our chapters. Here you can see everybody is going to have Chapter 1, Introduction. That's what it's all about. So you're giving a general overview of what you are going to be talking about. Also, everybody is going to write Chapter 2 about immigration in general. We need to give that big overview of the topic of immigration. Then Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 are going to be about that subtopic that you chose. Maybe you chose Ellis Island or the Statue of Liberty or German immigrants or Irish immigrants. This is where you would do more of that in-depth work about your topic. So for my topic, I chose Ellis Island. So I want to zoom in on Ellis Island and also push and pull factors, because these are the things that made people immigrate and in turn go to Ellis Island. Then everybody again is going to have Chapter 5, Conclusion. This is the why the topic was important. And then everybody is going to have a glossary and everybody is going to have sources. Let's think for a minute about the order of chapters in our book. We want to think about this question: what order did you choose for your informational writing and why? So there's a couple of different options we could go with. You may simply have yours ordered by different subtopics. So maybe you have 2 different subtopics here for Chapter 3 and 4 within your main topic that you want to discuss. Another option would be chronological. And that means that you are going to look over things that happen in order. So something that would happen first should come before something that would happen next. Looking at my chapters here, let's think about if they are in chronological order. Turn and talk to your partner about what you think. If you said, in order to be in chronological order, we should switch these 2, you would be correct, because people either needed to be pushed or pulled to America before they made their way to Ellis Island. This order makes more sense and would be a better fit for my writing. That goes along with the next question: what could change? So after you figure out your table of contents, is there anything that maybe you could change around to make it make more sense, just like we did before? And then finally, what other information do you need to gather for each of these chapters? I know that I have lots of information on push and pull factors from social studies that we learned already and from some of the reading I've done during reading time, but I need to gather more information on Ellis Island still. So writers, for the rest of writing time today, you're going to work on planning out the order of your table of contents, making sure that you include everything you need to include and that you have a purpose to the order, thinking of whether you want to order by subtopics or chronologically. Also, if you are somebody who is thinking you're going to do more than the 2 subtopic chapters, you need to add in an additional chapter on your table of contents, making sure again that you're thinking very purposefully about the order of your chapters. When you get finished, you'll be focusing on this question and working to gather information for the parts that you need more information on. Work hard and make it a great day.